What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Make the friend zone work for you. This is inspired by a conversation that I had with Solo TV. What's up, Solo? Your favorite YouTubers? I can't even say it right, but you know what I'm getting at. Well, one of my favorite YouTubers. I was telling him, like, a lot of times us fellas, we don't use the friend zone to our advantage. We look at it as a bad thing. Oh, she friend zoned me. When you know you might have to reverse that, because if you use the friend zone properly, it helps you. It helps your game. It helps your life. It helps the way you interact with women. It helps. Let me tell you what I mean by that. A girl who friend zones you 9 times out of 10 thinks she can do better than you. She don't think you on her level. We all know that. And now you satelliting around like a satellite orbiting around her, hoping that one day you can get something, right? But here's the thing: she might have ridiculous reasons for putting you in a friend zone, reasons that you and your see yourself don't even apply to you, but they're her irrational reasons. That's her business. But she might have valid reasons to put you in a friend zone. And though those valid reasons might rub you the wrong way, you can still use that to improve on yourself. This ain't about the girl, it's about you. Because if you're in a friend zone, that also means you could bring other girls around. Because y'all just friends. So your friend has a get together, your friends get together, you talking to a chick, you get to bring her around. Some friends who are real friends gonna be, you know, reviewing your girl, like, if she the business or not. They're gonna look at her with those womanly eyes and say, because those friends could be used as a surrogate for, trying to bring her home to mama. Before you bring her home to your family, you can bring her to them friends. And them friends are, see what's up. Now you have to use discernment, because sometimes those friends who put you in the friend zone, when they see the caliber of women you date, they'll get jealous. If they were playing games with you, they will. So, and you'll see, oh, okay, uh, I'm in the friend zone when you think you can get somebody else, but when you see who I get, you don't necessarily want to be friends no more. You want to be more than friends now, and that's a selfish move, because they just want you to break it off with whatever girl you with, so you could be back to single again, and they'll throw you right back in the friend zone, because yeah, you could be the standby guy, but you ain't got to play into that though. Use it for what you can, use the situation. Some of y'all fellas who, your mouthpiece isn't as crisp as you want it to be. You're not as smooth and as comfortable in female company as you think you are, or you were, and you got friend zone. Cool. Well, your friend is gonna have other female friends, and in one way, you're gonna be able to interact more with those females. You get to be yourself and see what women gravitate to about you, because even though your friend that put you in a friend zone don't want you, that doesn't mean her friends might not take an interest in you, or just might like having conversation with you. You get to sharpen up your game by interacting with other women, because in some ways you ain't got to shoot at every woman. You ain't got to holler at every woman. All you got to do is realize that if you're comfortable in your skin with and whatever type of person you are, you can interact with different types of women, and they can all understand you. They can all respect you. They can all enjoy your intellect. They all can enjoy your sense of humor. It makes you better. You become a better guy, because it's like, oh, okay, So now if you want to approach a woman in public, it ain't that extra tension of how it's gonna go because you're accustomed to just having conversation with women and peeping their nuances, observing them, observing how they respond to you. You feel me? So that's why I said you could use it for your advantage. Um, the other thing is you kind of you use it. You can use the time in the friend zone to just sit back and observe the subtle signs that women give to guys that they may be interested in. Because your friend might be interested in other guys, and you see how she acts differently with other guys. But the signs you didn't get from her, you could see her give them to somebody else. The same thing with her friends. You see them interact with guys differently. And then you be like, dang, she's standoffish with that dude. And then she'll sit next to you and y'all, having a good old time. And you see the different way she looks at you. You see you're looking at women in their eyes and you're saying, okay, we have a mutual attraction, or we have a great intellectual connection, or but it's some sexual tension here. You start to peep out the nuances in women because you're in that zone where you can actually relax and observe, and you got to take advantage of that because other guys are out here running game, playing games. They are not using. They out to smash everything, and that ain't the problem. I mean, do your thing, because you're gonna come to find out you can still have sex with plenty of women, but the difference is how do you keep the quality ones, and that's what you use the friend zone for as a proving ground to figure out how to keep the quality ones or to peep out the ones who look good but are trash, and the ones who you would kind of overlook, but you realize they're diamond in the rough because you peeping out their actions, their interactions. You're peeping out the different types of personalities. You're peeping out, the how can I say, how some women are more feminine than other women. How some, the things that turn you on about women and the things that turn you off about women. You realize what you're looking for in the friend zone because you get to interact with a bunch of women if you don't get so upset or thirsty or in your feelings. And after that, some of them females gonna want to see you. You might not. Y'all might interact once every month or once every 2 months. But after a while, those that woman that friend zoned you and her friends are gonna yearn for your company. And then it's gonna be like, yeah, he's just my friend, and that's my homegirl's friend. But since she don't want him like that, I'm a holler at her. You get what I'm saying? It works all the time. That's why people used to back in the day, people used to introduce people to their friends. That's how people would date. Oh, you know what? I got a friend that might like you. Use that same model to your advantage. You know, a girl might say, "Oh, so I don't like the way you dress." You might, okay, but reevaluate if you like the way you dress. If you like the way you dress, fine. If you don't, tweak it a little bit to listen to what they told you that attracts women and to what you're comfortable with wearing. That's how you use that to your advantage. You get what I'm saying? There are plenty of guys who girls told them, "Oh, you look sexy with a beard." They grew out a beard because they was some ugly motherfuckers, and the beard made them look better looking because they look like, I don't know, an ugly motherfucker without it. Rick Ross, you ain't seen Rick Ross without a beard. Just saying. And then people got beards and then let them shave them beards off. You be like, you need to grow your shit back. Hey, damn. You look like Bigfoot nephew. You shave that shit off. What's wrong with you? But that's a whole nother story, right? Because you could take their perspective on what women are attracted to, what women like, and you could use it to improve yourself. That's why, you can use the friend. That's how you can use the friend zone to your advantage. Uh, And on top of that, you don't have to be as pretentious. You don't have to. You start to realize you don't have to be so delicate with women because you get comfortable with yourself. You get comfortable with them, and then when you out in public, you realize, oh, I ain't got. It's not enough. You don't have to have that pressure on yourself to say the perfect thing or, try to give off the perfect line. It's just, how you doing? What's happening? Yeah, I saw you cross the room. Think you cute. I mean, let's talk. Cause it works with all the other people that you know. You know, you can give people compliments and not be overbearing. You know, because at that point you're so used to being around women, just like women are used to men being around them, hitting on them. You're so used to being around hopefully beautiful women that you're not enamored and thrown off. You just, yeah, you fine. So how you doing today? Whatever. And that energy, they realize, okay, he's interested, but he ain't thirsty. And you build that up from being in the friend zone at times. So, I'm out, man. Peace.